Do you live or know someone who lives in the Denver metro area that needs heating or air conditioning services? Tell them the B Heat and AC is the company to call, because we are the only company that comes out for free for all first-time customers. And if you want a second opinion for any of our advice, we send out the competition at our expense. We pay their service call up to $69. That's right, we pay their service call for you to get a second opinion. And if you enjoyed the content in this video, please guys, for the algorithm, like this video, share this video with your friends, and subscribe to our channel so that we can keep bringing you daily and weekly HVAC content that's pertinent for you, so you can have a more comfortable, fulfilling life.
My name is Rebecca. I'm a dispatch coordinator with the B Heat and AC, and I've been here for going on 4 years.
So, okay, I guess I'll head over to Hercules and cross my fingers.
Is this something like they don't have heat right now, or what?
Yeah, so his wheel is scraping on his motor, or on his housing.
Okay.
So, because the motor spindle is like bent somehow.
So Rebecca's been with me for quite some time, and she was with us when we were, a smaller company. We're still not huge. We've got about 10 techs in the field and a couple people in the office, but having her grow with the company has been awesome.
So I started working here in 2018 when we moved from Texas, and I had my little girl, and so after working with the company for a little while, I was able to start working from home, which made things easier. And then just recently I had my second kid, and things just got real. Like being a mom, and it would be very, very hard to have to take both girls to daycare and have to go to an office and pick them up by a certain time, because I have to pick them up by 3 o'clock. And most offices close at 5 or 6 o'clock. So it just makes it so much easier for me to be able to pick them up, take them home, and continue working.
She's very reliable. She's very good with the customers and knows to take care of the customers. And over the years, she's really advanced in her ability to handle situations.
I really enjoy customer service. So I enjoy doing the research to get customer questions answered and helping with proposals, and just doing problem solving. And then I also enjoy customer service, answering the phone call, being that first point of contact, and just delivering a good customer service experience, because it starts with us on the phones.
One of the things that I've really tried to instill in people from day one is that the sooner you can fix a situation for a customer, the better, and the happier they'll be, just because you're able to resolve it so quickly. And Rebecca's really taken to that and really mastered it, in that, if a customer has an issue, she tries to fix it on the spot, and she really takes a lot of initiative in following up with customers and making sure they had a good experience, or if there's something that they've been waiting on, following up with them and communicating with them. And so the amount of things she juggles, boggles my mind. Having her on the team is very helpful.
So a little about your position and what you do on a day-to-day basis.
A lot. I answer phone calls, schedule appointments, do a lot of administrative work, warranty registrations, pulling permits, working with the technicians to get customers' questions answered, helping with estimates, working with suppliers, collecting, doing accounts receivable, accounts payable. Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah, it's cool.
One of the things that, when you first start a company, you really have to have your hands in the clay and focus on creating your vision. People need leadership, and they're always going to look to the owner or the person in charge that's leading the ship of how do we do things, what's our culture, what are our standards. And Rebeckah has really stepped up to the plate in helping take some of that leadership off of my plate.
We are growing pretty rapidly and we're adding some more people on, and I want to be a part of that process and do my part on, just gaining more customers and just continue delivering great customer service and continue problem solving and just doing my part as the dispatch coordinator. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. You can answer it.
Oh, it's Howard.
She's been with me about 4 years, and she's taken a lot, she's done a lot of heavy lifting and taken a lot off of my plate to where I know I can, not answer my phone for a week if needed, if I'm really focusing on a task, and the company's gonna keep running. And she was very helpful. She got Keeana trained very quickly, and Keeana has become, extremely skilled. And I know for a fact that having, Rebeckah on the team to coach her and mentor her and kind of explain our systems and how we do things was extremely helpful.
My name is Keeana Martinez. I am a dispatch coordinator, and I have been with the Bee for almost a year. I think I started last March. Day to day, it's a lot of answering phones, booking appointments, keeping the technicians updated with any changes in their appointments, as well as doing other admin work.
So what is your favorite part of the job?
I think probably two things. Getting to work from home. Really nice, at least like flexible for schedule and whatnot. And sometimes I get to work in my PJs, which is nice. And the fact that it's like a really encouraging environment, especially since Howard has a very encouraging mindset and wants people to be able to do things and pursue different things. So the environment's very, I think, flexible in that sense, but also, when he tries to do company trips for everybody to go on, or he was talking about getting a plane and if anybody wants to get their pilot's license and things like that, where he's, it's just a very, inspirational environment, and doesn't make me feel like, oh God, I just have to get up and go to work and just get stuff done. There's other opportunities and, things to pursue, and Howard's very understanding of that.
Having Keeana on the team has been an awesome help. When we had a lot of uncertainty when the pandemic first hit, and we scaled back hiring and growth and kind of just wanted to see how things panned out. It was just Rebeckah in the office, and she was doing the work of probably 2 or 3 people. And I really, admire her and praise her for that. It was just awesome having her on the team and being able to step up to the plate and carry the company through that. And we knew once we saw that there was going to be some sort of certainty and normalcy in our ability to grow as a company, we made it a priority to get a second person in the office. And we interviewed several people, and one of the things that stood out to me about Keeana when I was interviewing her is that she was very committed to working for a company that valued her and gave her, that quality of life experience. And she just seemed like a fit for our culture. She wanted to enjoy her work, and she wanted to have a job that also empowered her to achieve goals outside of that, because she's very ambitious. She has as an artist, she also has some, extracurricular activities that she pursues, and she wanted to be able to have time to do those things for herself. And we're the company that really does that and really focuses on making sure people have their professional needs met as well as their practical needs in their life. And she's really taken to the opportunity and stepped up to the plate and learned a lot and just been a great asset to the team since she started.
So I guess what made me accept the position as well was when I had my first conversation with Howard. He was the first employee I've ever had who said, because I'd mentioned that I'm in a band and I do a lot of music stuff. I have a lot of things I like to do, with anybody, right? Everybody has aspirations or hobbies or things that they would like to pursue and do full time. But I mentioned that, he mentioned that he had done film before and that was a big passion of his, and he said that he's very understanding of the fact that with a lot of employees that come in, that sometimes this isn't a forever position, and he's I completely understand that. Even if whether this is a forever position, whether this is something you just do temporarily until you can pursue a dream or pursue something else, he was very understanding, where I feel like a lot of other companies are like, no, we need you here till the day you die kind of thing. But he just was like, no, if this is part of your life for now, cool. And then if eventually you need to move on, then you can. And I never had an employer tell me that before. And that was really encouraging, knowing that there wasn't this pressure of like, this has to be your one thing. Like, your job is your life and that's it. He's very much like, you should be able to enjoy life while you work. And I've never had like an environment like that before. So that was one of the main things that made me like wanna work for the company. I think my goals this year are to get a little bit more involved with admin stuff. Over the past year, I've learned all the basic stuff of the job, but I know that there's a couple things that usually Rebeckah will focus on or Howard will focus on, because I still haven't learned those. There's so much to this job, where as far as like admin work, scheduling, answering phone calls, all the little things in between, there's a lot of things to keep up with and remember within all that. So I think that my goal is to kind of help pick up some more of that, to help spread the work a little bit more, so that Rebeckah's not always doing all those things, and especially with the new baby, like being able to help. And then also, because Howard's so busy, so being able to take on any other little things that he won't have to worry about, so he can continue focusing on the business, I think is a major goal of mine. And to continue like staying on top of things, a big motivator for this job is the commission as well. So the more appointments I book, the more installations I book. So staying on top of those and increasing my commission to add to my paycheck, I think that's another big goal.
And I remember there was one time when it was before we had a second person in the office and before Keeana had started, and Rebeckah had taken some time off for a week, and I knew it was coming, and so I was gonna be the one on the phones for a week. This is when we were a little smaller. And yeah, my hair, I definitely lost some more hair that week, just because it is so much to manage. So I definitely don't take it for granted. I know what Rebeckah and Keeana do every day is amazing, and juggling all the administrative tasks and also communicating with the customers and being nice to the customers and just having a great demeanor and positive attitude is huge. So I really appreciate them for that. It's awesome.